Curious what characters that they're going to play.
All right, here we go, man. The new generation is here.
Right,
starting off live.
TK on the Shai, actually. So this is the new character, right?
Yeah.
Very cool. First time seeing it as well. The skateboarder, that's pretty raw.
Yeah.
And Achilles is kind of like the Falcon-like in my narrow Smash interpretation of things.
Yep.
Yeah, I like Shai a lot too. Shai has the like forward air, the classic 64 forward air, like the Mario, the gross Kirby drill, the Kirby drill, like forward-facing drill. It feels so good.
Yeah, no, his character's super sick, right? Obviously, skater kid going through, has a lot of video game references too. That's really how he gets that arm. You know, shout outs to the classic power arm and power glove, as it were. And yes, it's really dope, just bringing back kind of the old school, going with the skateboard mechanics, man. Really great thing. Of course, you can go over the untuckable setups here. Mix up, I love the grab, the setup here. And get up top, of course, using that dash cancel and maneuver around, not getting actually extension so far, but you can just use it in different ways, right? It's something that you could even use kind of like hit falling.
Ooh.
I love it. The heavy.
Wait, yo, TK is playing.
Yeah, man. He's playing a little bit. I told you he's gunning for me. You're not there yet, though, TK. You're getting close, though.
Now, one thing I got to point out is when you see the shields go up, the blue part is where you're actually blocking, right? That's directional blocking, like traditional fighters. Something you got to keep in mind. You can't just hold shield. Oh, God.
Oh, get kicked. Yep.
So PSI is damage, right?
Yep. Yes, it's damage. So when you do get to 200, you actually can do, like they will just straight up die. But it also gives you a time period where you can kind of beat them up for all their troubles, right? You gotta penalize these people for their sins.
Absolutely. That mechanic just came in hot, too. That was a few days ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. It's like a life bar.
Yeah,
you know?
exactly, yeah.
Yeah, you could kill him by percent or with the life bar.
So, Tim, you want to explain a little bit about like flash steps and flash step cancel?
Yeah, so flash steps, that's our 8-way air dash. Basically, you tap the shield in the air and you hold the direction. You can dash either of those directions. And when you hit someone with an aerial, you can cancel that, cancel the recovery, cancel the animation, and extend into another combo.
Yep.
Yep. Anyone who's played Magneto or Doctor Doom in Marvel should be very familiar with that. But in case you haven't, it feels really good to do that. You know, you can keep your combos going and stay on the move.
Yep.
Yeah. Especially when you have a character who has multi-hit aerials like Shai. You do that forward air, the drill, and then you flash step cancel afterwards. It just feels solid. That's where the extension game comes in too, right? Because the way the game is designed, you pretty much have like guaranteed combos, like the triple jab. Those will hit every single time, right? Leading into the side special right here. Look at that.
Bro, TK is cooking.
Yeah.
He is playing this game.
Yeah, he's having a good time, man.
So anytime you flash step cancel, I believe like that's where like DI comes in, and you can get your extra long extension from there.
Yeah.
And that,
oh, the EX, oh my gosh, beats it out. So that EX grab, you do have EX specials in this game, of course. You can see the bottom, that meter. But the EX grab does have some armor, so you can power through things, but TK just barely survives there.
So you can EX grab.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's super cool.
If you're familiar with Street Fighter 4, there's a bit of reference from Abel's Breathless.
Oh, gosh.
You're holding that, you got the armor. That's kind of the reference for his EX side special.
Wait, Luis won?
Where he's
Yeah.
He's a natural, bro.
He said, this is what I do.
All he needs is one grab.
Yeah.
All right. And it's cool to see a game with a lot of traditional fighter elements and platforms, right? I've always thought about, like, what would that be like in Street Fighter? And here you really get to see it in action.
It's been really interesting, the push and pull over the years of like the melee mechanics, the smash mechanics, and the fighting game mechanics, and what kind of works in this kind of environment. There's been a lot of push and pull with like pushing the design, how like powerful it was, and then scaling it back to kind of make it that really sweet spot that mirrors both.
Yeah, shout out to the design team too, because this game looks extremely polished. I know you guys are what pre-alpha? Is that what it is?
It just got upgraded. It's pre-alpha now.
Now it's pre-alpha.
Oh, just pre-alpha.
What's before pre-alpha?
Before pre-alpha, pre-alpha.
Oh, I like the little comic book onomatopoeia effects, right? Like the boom and all that shit.
Yeah.
And then it also said tech, which is pretty cute.
Yep, I'll let you know.
Yeah. Izzy really loves that clear design language, so when you're a spectator and you're not like familiar with the game, you really understand what's going on. And if you're coming from a different game, you're like familiar, well, that's a tech, that's an air reset, your shield just came back.
That makes a lot of sense. And what's overheat?
So that's when your first bar fills up all the way, you go into overheat state. So you're starting to smoke, catch on fire. it restricts your teching. So if you're hitting a wall, you're not able to tech. If you're hitting the ground at a certain velocity, you're not able to tech. And on top of that, if you hit a wall hard enough, you're going to explode and die.
Okay, so it's kind of like a stun mechanic a little bit.
Yeah, it was like a die earlier mechanic.
Yeah.
And
Right.
So once you pass 100, that's when you go into overheat, right? So it's like, essentially it's the inverse of rage.
Yes.
Yeah, like kind of like the stun bar, where when you block, it fills up, and like as you take damage, it fills up, etc. Yeah, just something to punish you for being on the defensive. Yeah.
I like that like clear line too to say like, oh, this is going to be untechable after you reach this point too, right? Because I know in Smash like they don't care.
Yeah.
You got to know your percents.
Oh, an SD. Hold up, wait, but is it 2 stocks Luis's favorite right now?
Yeah.
That was his first death. Yo, this guy, I'm impressed, man, for not really having a lot of time with the game. I think, right? I don't know how long he's played.
I mean, he played one time prior to this, pretty much, right?
Yeah, that Genesis Black, like, briefly.
Ooh.
Oh, okay, hold up. We swerving on them.
Wait, turnaround 2? I didn't even know about that. That's actually smart.
It's like a whole stance. It's like a whole movement stance.
Oh my god.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, that was clean.
What?
Yeah.
I didn't even know Luis was moving like that too. It didn't even seem like it. TKbreezy was actually putting on the combos. Luis is the one that ended like that. Jeez.
That's disrespectful, bro. The thumbs down on the victory screen.
Yeah, gotta get him out of here. All right, going into that game 3 here, of course. Still rocking here on Dojo. Such a beautiful stage, man. And shout out to, again, the art design of this game, because you can look back in this stage and realize how gorgeous and so much detail. But because of the nature how it is, it doesn't detract from the characters, man. It's so sick.
No, I'm really fucking with the art style. This is cool.
Yeah, shoutouts to Cordell and Izzy. They put so much love into the 2D design and then the 3D implementation of it. And then you can see in that background in the middle, there's so much little details of like that world that's lived in.
Yep. Oh, man. He said dance on him. Of course, he hit him with the F tilt into his down heavy, essentially.
And it looks like there's also magic series in this game,
Yes,
right?
there is.
So
Yep.
jab, tilt, smash.
Yeah. Yes.
All link into each other. Very
Exactly.
cool. Oh,
And then
my
special
God.
cancel as well, right? So, like, you get your tilts or special cancel. So,
Yeah. Your jabs, your tilts, your neutral air.
Only neutral air combos into special, or like cancels into special?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But what you can do is you can also go and do a flash step cancel and then do your special. So you can use those canceled, and you can cancel that off any aerial.
Yeah, so if you need to reach them and get there in time, you could use the flash step to reach.
Yeah, Luis is so ready for it too. I think that's one of the hard things about this game is like learning to flash step cancel every single time you hit someone. So you just want to like buffer it. You throw out an aerial, just buffer it. Whether you're going down like Luis is or just up to follow. Any way to chase.
Yeah. It's so funny, like, we'll bring the game out to a bunch of events, and sometimes people who've never heard of that mechanic, they're melee players, and out of habit, they'll just tap to L cancel.
Yeah,
They'll just do by accident.
Oh, I see. That makes sense.
Accidental movement.
Yep.
All right, TK has landed this B&B a couple times. It looks like, you know, he's got those pretty down, but you need to turn it into a kill, and I think that's really where Luis is thriving here. You know, he's able to land the big hits at the end.
Exactly. You're finding this extension. And it's funny because you can kind of tell already, right? Luis is playing just pretty much like Smash-esque, right? He's not really doing these long extensions here. Oh, the chase, man.
Ooh. Harry also turn around. A.
Okay.
Oh, yo, get swatted.
Hey, air strong. Being able to charge air strong is actually sick.
Yeah. Oh, man, he getting cooked here. Oh, trying to move on him.
Bounce on the floor.
Oh, the cancel here from the light dash attack. You do have 2 dash attacks. You have a light and heavy dash attack in this game. And most heavy dash attacks do have a special property. Oh, you didn't even combo it. You just let it rip.
Oh, God.
Wasn't blocking that way.
Yeah. It matters so much in this game.
Oh, you are dead.
Is that the knee, bro?
Yeah.
Comboed up?
It is the headbutt of God.
Damn.
Yeah. 100% that's knee. Any melee-esque move that we put into the game is just so broken that we have to scale it back.
Oh,
So,
really?
yeah. So we had to do a bunch of new mechanics for that Falcon knee. There's something called raw hit. So tippers, like Marth tippers or like sword tippers, and also knee, they have a stronger property when you hit them raw. So you can't just like combo into them. You really have to earn that like great hit.
Oh, okay. So when someone is bounced from the ground, does that count as a combo or no?
If they're still in hit stun, yeah.
Oh, okay. So it's not like Stomp knee is going to be a little bit weaker than just like raw knee.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Devin, can I get a replay of TK doing that bread and butter? That like 7-hit combo or something?
Oh.
Oh, damn. I was going to say bro's doing